Are you an HVAC contractor? One mistake from your employees can flood a whole house. And the worst part is, it's usually something very small. A clogged drain line, a floating switch that never was tested, a rusted drain pan that was never documented, or a repair recommendation that was also never documented. As a commercial insurance agent, I see these in claims all the time. So if you're an HVAC contractor in the Polk County, Osceola County, Highlands County, this is something that you cannot afford to ignore, because water damages not always come from just a broken pipe or a storm. As you know, a lot of the times it starts right in the HVAC system. And when that happens, it could create more than just a service problem. It can create a general liability concern, an equipment issue, a commercial auto exposure as your team is traveling back and forth in between jobs because they have to go get parts. And what happens if that team member gets in a commercial auto accident? Now your workers' comp is on the line. These are things that we can no longer ignore in the commercial insurance world. For Central Florida, HVAC systems run hard year round. God knows, we walk outside and guess what? We're sweating. The humidity is horrible. From Lakeland to Winter Haven, Haines City, Davenport, Kissimmee, all of the places in Central Florida, we are hot, and our HVAC units are taking a beating because of that. There's constant moisture that it's drawing out of the air. The moisture has the drain somewhere, right? And when the condensation drain line gets clogged up with algae, dirt, sludge, debris, water starts backing up, and the system does not shut off properly. That water can overflow into the drain pan, the ceilings, the walls, to the window, to the wall. Just kidding, guys. Into the insulation, the flooring, the cabinets. Now what started as something that was a simple maintenance issue has now become a costly water damage claim. The first thing that HVAC contractors should focus on is the drain line. Do not just look at it, check it. Clear it when it's needed. Confirm that it's draining properly before you leave. I see these claims as an insurance agent, and they're so simple to avoid. And then make sure you document what you do. A service note that says check system is not enough, especially if there's a claim that you want to prove was not your fault. A better note would say something like this: inspected the drain line, cleared the restriction, tested drainage, inspected the drain pan, no overflow was observed at the time of service. This kind of detail matters, especially if there is even a general liability claim that gets reported and they want to say it's your fault. The second thing is the float switch. The float switch is simple, but it can protect the homeowner and your business. If the water rises to unsafe levels, as you know, that switch should shut down the system before the water overflows. But if the switch is missing, bypassed, installed improperly, or is never tested, it cannot do its job. So let's make it a part of your process to test that float switch. Confirm that the system has shut down. Take a photo. Highly recommend any type of CRM system that you're using that you also have photos in that place as well. The third thing is the installation details. Poor drain slopes or loose fittings, unsealed connections, unsupported lines, undersized drain pans, and poor attic setups can all create water issues. This is especially important in the fast-growing Central Florida area where it's hot once again, but speed cannot replace quality control. Before your team leaves an install, ask these questions. Where was the condensation going from? Where was it going? In the drain line, is it pitched properly? In the pan, is it secured? Is the overflow protection working? Was the float switch tested properly? Were photos taken? Please, guys, document everything. And was the customer told to maintain the system? Book your next appointment with them. Make sure that that money is residual and coming in, but you're also maintaining their system. It's about having a repeatable process, rinse, wash, repeat. And it's also about making sure that your HVAC business has the right insurance coverage before a claim even happens. General liability may protect your business if the work causes properly damaged workers' compensation claims as well. It's important that one of your employees, if they get injured on the job, that you have work comp. Commercial auto matters because your service van, your trucks, and your technicians are on the road every single day. And equipment coverage If you're in transit and something happens to that equipment and it's not insured, guess what? It's coming out of your pocket. So please follow me for more tips, tricks, and insurance insights on your HVAC or your contracting business. Follow us, Wise Insurance Agency. Hope to hear from you soon.